Let the Corpses Tan is a film I picked up from the library. I had to return it immediately, so I'm not holding it. But it's essentially a film I heard about playing at a film festival, and I wasn't too sure what it was about, but it is a homage to spaghetti westerns, and I love spaghetti westerns and things of that nature, so I thought it'd be a good film, and I was wrong. This film sucks. Let the Corpses Tan is about a rhino. He is the leader of a criminal crew, and they rob an armored car, and they steal a bunch of gold bars, and they're hiding out at this little villa owned by an eccentric artist. She's a hedonist who invites anyone interesting to stay at her little villa. So she's staying there with her lawyer, and they have the gold and everything, but then two cops, motorcycles show up, and also one of the crew's wife, I guess, ex-wife and kid shows up or something. Anyways, it becomes like a huge cluster, you know, and then everyone starts shooting at each other. And this film is a homage to spaghetti western, so there's like plenty of close-ups. The music's very similar to Ennio Morricone. However, the film is an example of style over substance. The movie's a quick 92 minutes. There's not enough time for character development or anything. You just got a bunch of criminals, you got a bunch of people caught in the middle, you got cops, you got innocents, they're all shooting at each other. It feels like that movie Free Fire, but not as good. The movie just stops and has bizarre, you know, artistic choices, such as, you know, someone gets shot, but instead of blood, it's gold because it's greed. Get it? Greed. Yeah, he's bleeding gold. We get it. Things like that. And the movie, you know, just people shooting at each other and stuff. And just because the movie is bizarre and weird doesn't make it good. This is just my opinion, right? I mean, I could run down the street pouring milk and cereal over my head and call it an art performance, but you know, it doesn't mean it's good. And so I think Let the Corpses Tan is an interesting exercise in, you know, trying to recapture the sort of the style of spaghetti western, but not capturing the heart of it. You know, spaghetti westerns are mostly about, you know, anachronistic guns and like build up and like tension and stories of characters with seething hatred or revenge or greed, you know. And greed is the #1 theme of this film, but it has nothing else going for it, just a bunch of, you know, people shooting at each other, and there's not much point to it by the film's ending credits. So I give Let the Corpses Tan a 1 out of 10.